Hey, Dr. McNamara here at McLaughlin Care, and I'm going to talk again about posture, but this time posture when we're sitting. A lot of us are sitting more because of the lockdowns. We're working from home more often, and kids are getting back in school, so they're sitting again too, back in the classroom. So I want to talk a little bit about the correct posture with sitting. So, like the last video, another thing I really want us to focus on, keeping the core a little bit tight and keeping a little bit of contraction in the glutes. That's just going to put that pelvis in the right position and really keep our lower back and our spine in a good neutral spot, so we're not going to develop any osteoarthritis, degenerative joint disease, or any type of aches or pains. So what we're looking for mainly with the seated posture is, again, we want ears over shoulders. We don't want to be lunging forward like that with the rounded shoulders. So do those wall angels. Those will help. You can even do them seated a little bit just to activate them. And other thing we want to look for is we want our arms to be at our sides at about a 90-degree angle, and then you want your hands on the keyboard with your wrist up. We don't want to be resting the wrist down on the table, because that can cause some carpal tunnel type of stuff if we do that too prolonged. Another good tip that we always like to give our patients is, if you're sitting for long periods of time and you're really feeling a lot of stress in that low back, the glute area, is if you raise your feet, so it's sitting on a stool or something, so your knees are just slightly above your hips, not too far so our knees are in our chest. We don't want to do that. We don't want to shorten our hip flexors that much. So we just want a nice little bit of elevation of the knees, relieve that tension on the low back. And something that we are offering here at our office is we actually do a posture screen. We can do this in person or virtual, whatever works best for you. And it'll analyze your posture, and it'll tell us exactly what muscles are involved that need to be strengthened, what muscles that need to be stretched, and what we need to work on to develop that perfect posture while we're sitting, so we can reduce any aches and pains or any other types of disease we may develop.